Hello everyone, welcome back to another video about creepy, unsettling, and disturbing Pokédex entries. You all seem to really enjoy the first one, so here goes. Before we begin though, can we please shoot for 50 billion likes on this video? I will fine you if you don't. No, I'm kidding, please don't hurt me. You all know what the Pokédex does, you all know what Pokemon do. Strap yourselves in as we go for a ride. Number 10. Gus Lord. Gus Lord is one of the more recent Pokemon to be introduced into the Pokemon mythos. Nintendo and Game Freak really don't slow down with these strange entries no matter how far into the franchise you get and how big the games become, and that's commendable. Despite amassing a large audience, they're still staying true to their original vision. Let's take a look at what Sun and Moon say about Gus Lord. It has gobbled mountains and swallowed whole buildings, according to reports. It's one of the Ultra Beasts. In case you're unfamiliar, the Ultra Beasts are extra-dimensional Pokemon from Ultra Space, who are incredibly powerful and threatening towards people and other Pokemon. So of course a little boy or a girl can catch it in a ball with some skill and a whole lot of luck. A dangerous Ultra Beast, it appears to be eating constantly, but for some reason, its droppings have never been found. Well, isn't that just peachy? This gigantic, massive Pokemon who is always hungry has never left any droppings. That just adds a whole aura of mystery surrounding Gus Lord. Where do the things it eat go? Number 9. Gorebyss. Although Gorebyss is the very picture of elegance and beauty while swimming, it is also cruel. When it spots prey, this Pokemon inserts its thin mouth into the prey's body and drains the prey of its body fluids. Oh wow, Gorebyss does not play around, does it? Never judge a book by its cover. Getting stabbed by a Gorebyss must be incredibly painful. I don't even want to imagine going out for a late night swim, only to have one of these things swim up to me out of nowhere and stab me in the stomach. It just hurts thinking about it. A Gorebyss siphons the body fluids of prey through its thin, tubular mouth. Its light pink body color turns vivid when it finishes feeding. It lives at the bottom of the sea. In the springtime, its pink body turns more vivid for some reason. Its pink body becomes more vivid with the rise of water temperatures in the springtime. Vivid, 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 all about the vivid. This Pokemon sure seems to turn vivid quite a lot. I suppose that means it's very often able to catch its prey. That's scary. Number 8. Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus is the evolution of Yamask, who is a Pokemon we will definitely be talking about in the future. This Pokemon is heavily inspired by old Egyptian coffins, and it really shows. But instead of providing people with a calm resting place, this monster seems more interested in making life a living hell for anyone who comes in contact with it. It has been said that they swallow those who get too close and turn them into mummies. They like to eat gold nuggets. I like that final detail about how they like gold nuggets. It's got nothing to do with the rest of the entry, but I guess Game Freak really wanted people to know that these guys are quite obsessed with gold. They pretend to be elaborate coffins to teach lessons to grave robbers. Their bodies are covered in pure gold. Gold! Number 7. Beware. Beware is a really stupid pun, but it's also lovable. At first glance, this Pokemon looks adorable, doesn't it? A cute and cuddly little bear. But just like in real life, a small little cub will eventually grow into a giant, terrifying beast. This immensely dangerous Pokemon possesses overwhelming physical strength. Its habitat is generally off limits. Alright, so okay, you stay away from this Pokemon, fair enough. But that inherently goes against the ultimate goal to catch them all. What if you were to actually capture a Beware then? This Pokemon has the habit of hugging its companions. Many trainers have left this world after their spines were squashed by its hug. Oh yeah, fun for all the family. Number 6. Sliggoo. You know, the name Sliggoo really reminds me of the Sliggs from the Oddworld games. Why am I bringing this up? No reason, I just really want people to play the Oddworld games. Go do it, right now. Or after the video, I need the watch time. It drives away opponents by excreting a sticky liquid that can dissolve anything. Its eyes devolved, so it can't see anything. Oh no, this poor slug can't see anything. That's gonna cause a whole bunch of problems, right? Especially since it's able to dissolve any and all matter. What if this liquid gets in the wrong hands? Maybe it already is. It has trouble drawing a line between friends and food. It will calmly try to melt and eat even those it gets along well with. Whoa, 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 Sliggoo, you're the worst friend ever. It doesn't care who it melts and eats and causes suffering to. Friends like those, you're better off without. Number 5. Lampent. Lampent was first introduced to us in Pokemon Black and White. As its name implies, it looks like a lamp. But that's not the strangest thing this Pokemon is known for. This ominous Pokemon is feared. Through cities it wanders, searching for the spirits of the fallen. To clarify, Lampent floats and flies around cities looking for spirits of people who have recently passed away. It's no wonder people are afraid of this Pokemon. If one sees a Lampent, it lets them know that somewhere close, death is imminent. It arrives near the moment of death and steals spirit from the body. The spirit it absolves fuel its baleful fire. It hangs around hospitals, waiting for people to pass on. As you can see from these two entries, Lampent is like a vulture, just waiting for the right moment to swoop in and take your spirit from you. Not a very comforting thought. Number 4. Pennette. Pennette was first introduced in Generation 3, but is despite that a quite infamous Pokemon. It looks awesome, it fights awesome, and is, well, just awesome. But to my younger viewers out there, I'm gonna give you some advice. Never trust someone who smiles constantly. Pennette generates energy for laying strong curses by sticking pins into its own body. This Pokemon was originally a pitiful plush doll that was thrown away. An abandoned plush doll became this Pokemon. They are said to live in garbage dumps and wander about in search of the children that threw them away. Yes, according to these Pokédex entries, Pennette was originally a doll that was thrown away and who suddenly came to life, and is now in pursuit of its original owner. Who produced these toys in the first place, and how are there so many of them that were thrown away? Were they cursed? Let's see what the Generation 4 games have to say. A doll that became a Pokemon over its grudge from being junked. It seeks the child that disowned it. Okay, I do not want to be in the shoes of that child. Number 3. Gorebyss. Gorebyss looks awfully smug, doesn't it? As we previously established with Pennette, it's probably in your best interest to not immediately trust people who constantly look happy. Behind that smile, something truly evil might lurk. It enwraps its prey in its hair-like arms. It sings joyfully as it observes the suffering of its prey. What did I tell you, huh? This Pokemon is a freaking psycho who loves to watch its victims suffer. That's not normal. Are you sure you want a creature like this one following you around and fighting for you? What's to say it won't turn on you? Singing in eerie voices, they wander town streets on the night of the new moon. Anyone who hears their song is cursed. I'm pretty convinced that Gorebyss is the most evil Pokemon in existence. Anyone up for some pumpkin pie? Number 2. Frostlass. Funny story. A few years ago, I bought this candy Pokemon mystery egg where you got little Pokemon action figures to play with. And lo and behold, I got a Frostlass figure. I don't know where this figure is today. I lost it. I certainly hope it's not hiding and going to jump out at me someday. It freezes prey by blowing its -58°F breath. It is said to then secretly display its prey. When it finds humans or Pokemon it likes, it freezes them and takes them to its chilly den, where they become decorations. See, this is why I'm constantly on the lookout. I'm in never-ending peril. I gotta find that figure as soon as possible and do something about it. I don't want to be frozen solid and become some sick decoration. The soul of a woman lost on a snowy mountain possessed an icicle, becoming this Pokemon. The food it most relishes is the souls of men. Funny thing about Frostlass though, is that it's a completely female species. There are no male Frostlass out there. How do they reproduce? It is said that Frostlass is the spirit of an old woman, so maybe that kind of explains it, but still, that's weird. Number 1. Mismagius. Can I just say that I love the design of Mismagius? It looks so freaking cool. This totally didn't influence its first place spot, I swear. Let's take a look at some of its entries. Its cries sound like incantations. Those hearing it are tormented by headaches and hallucinations. Its cries sound like incantations to torment the foe. It appears where you least expect it. Wow, that's one powerful Pokemon to have on your team. Best not to get on its bad side. How do you even get on its good side? That sounds awfully unpredictable, doesn't it? Let's see what the most recent games say about this formidable Pokemon. It appears as if from nowhere, muttering incantations, placing curses, and giving people terrifying visions. Mismagius have been known to cast spells to make people fall in love, so some people search for this Pokemon as if their life depended on it. That last entry in particular is very creepy. Why would Mismagius want people to fall in love with it? Is it trying to trick them? To make itself not feel lonely? To, mate with humans? No, I don't need that mental image burned into my subconscious. And with that, we've gone over 10 more creepy Pokédex entries, and would you believe that there's even more out there? Stay tuned for more Pokemon content from this channel in the future. I'm having a blast with these videos. If you like this video, make sure to check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and maybe consider supporting me on Patreon if you want to. Thanks for watching everyone, stay awesome. Goodbye.